I thought we'd have a look at some coins from our autumn fixed price catalogue. I do the ancient coins, so today we'll be looking at some Greek, Roman and Celtic, and a bit of Byzantine as well. First things first, all of our catalogues are essentially date order. So the earliest coins are Greek, followed by Roman, followed by Byzantine. The Celtic kind of comes at the end because that comes just before the British, even though some of the Celtic coins are quite old. But I've picked out a few coins for just a little bit of a closer look. The first of which is this very nice silver tetradram of Lysimpus. Now, he was one of Alexander the Great's generals. He took over the area of Thrace, which is sort of modern-day Bulgaria, and he issued these very famous coins with the portrait of Alexander on them. Now, you can't really get any true portraits of Alexander the Great from his lifetime, but you can get coins that were minted after his death with his portrait on them, and I've got two coins of Lysimpus here. One tetradram, which is a 4 drachma piece, portrait of Alexander with the horn of Ammon, and another dram of Lysimpus, which is a smaller version of pretty much exactly the same coin. I've got a nice coin here of Mausolus from Halicarnassus, which was home to the mausoleum of Halicarnassus. And this has got a forward-facing portrait of Apollo with the laurel wreath, and they're some of the most impressive portraits you can get on Greek coins from Asia Minor. And we've also got various coins from across the Greek world. All of them, almost all of them, have quite solid provenances dating back to the 1990s and earlier. We've got some coins from Thebes. We've got a couple of coins from Ionia, including a coin from Ephesus with a very nice bee, coin from Aspendos with the two wrestlers fighting, and a few larger lots, including a silver shekel from Tyre, which actually dates to the crucifixion year. That's 33 or 34 AD, but supposedly dates to the year of the crucifixion of Christ. We also have two impressive large coins from Ptolemaic Egypt, including this large gold octodram of Arsinoe, which dates to around 270 BC, and these are the largest gold coins from the ancient world, and a decadram of Ptolemy II, which weighs 34 grams, so it's a real hefty piece of silver. Into the Roman coins, and we have 10 or 11 coins from the Roman Republic. Of course, in the Republican period, you don't get emperors, so all Republican coins have portraits of Roman gods and goddesses, or ancestors of important Roman statesmen. We have a coin featuring Sulla's name. It was minted in 54 BC, and it has a curial chair on both sides. So that's an interesting coin. And impressively, we have a high-grade copper ass of Nero. This particular copper coin was one of the lowest value Roman coins of the time, and they circulated quite widely. But getting one in nice condition is difficult because it would be almost like finding one of the old pennies from Victorian times in really high grade. It just doesn't happen. They're usually very worn. What's interesting about this coin of Nero is the reverse, and that depicts the temple of Janus. You can see the temple design quite clearly, and the doors are closed. And this was to celebrate victories over the Parthians, and the fact that the Roman Empire was sort of at peace. But actually, Nero's reign was full of trouble, including revolts in Judea and also revolts in Britannia as well. So yes, it's an interesting propaganda piece. We also have a lovely coin of Trajan, and it has Trajan's portrait on one side, and if we flip it over, we can see the portrait of the god Sol. It's unusual to get a Roman coin with a portrait on both sides, but sometimes you do see family figures, or even a god on the other side. And this is a way of trying to compare the Roman emperor with the god from the pantheon, trying to give them extra power in the eyes of the people. And finally, we have a small selection of Celtic coins, including a very nice unit of the Coriel Talvi tribe, and they inhabited what is modern-day Yorkshire. On one side, we can see a boar, which is quite unusual because usually horses are what mostly appears on Celtic coins, and if we flip it over, we can see a horse on the other side. All these weird and wonderful Celtic designs are particularly interesting, and there are a lot of collectors who see Celtic coins as a way of collecting ancient coins, even though they probably predominantly collect British. So yes, a really interesting selection of coins, and we hope you find the catalogue fascinating.